All right, so if you're trying to lose weight and get healthy, I'm about to let you in on something that helped me tremendously when I was losing 60 pounds. Today, I'm gonna be showing you 3 potato meals that I ate all the time on my weight loss journey. And listen, these potato meals were not just delicious, they were actually something that I would look forward to. And the best part is that they kept me full for hours. And I know potatoes have such a bad reputation when it comes to weight loss, but the truth is that when you leave out all the fat and you cook them the right way, they can actually be one of your biggest secret weapons when losing weight. They're naturally low in calories, they're high in fiber, they're super filling, and honestly, they were just such a game changer for me when I was trying to get the weight off. All right, so let's check out these 3 potato meals that I would eat again and again and again when I was looking for something easy, filling, and of course, delicious.
All right, so all 3 recipes that I'll be showing you in today's video can be found in my all potato recipe ebook called Spud Skinny, or I will also have them posted in my description box below. So the first recipe that I eat all the time is my easy blender potato soup. Now this soup is perfect if you are looking for something creamy, filling, but without any added fat, and can I just stress how easy this soup is. So to start, I'm going to be throwing in 2 cooked medium potatoes, and I'm going to actually keep 1 extra potato off to the side for later. Next, I'm throwing in about 1/4 of a small onion, 1 to 3 garlic cloves, depending on how strong you want it, about 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast, and 1.5 cups of unsweetened plant-based milk. So all you're going to do is just blend that up in the blender, and then we're going to go ahead and transfer it into a saucepan, bring it to the stove, warm it up, and that's it. That is how easy this soup is. And don't let the kind of bland color of the soup fool you. This soup is full of flavor. You will be surprised. So there's that 3rd potato there. I just chopped it up into chunks. It just adds a really nice texture. And here I'm just garnishing it with a little bit of green onion, but you could swap that out for cilantro, for a little bit of parsley. Totally up to you. And lastly, I'm just topping it off with a little bit of salt and pepper in these adorable little Halloween salt and pepper shakers I just bought. And that's it. Look at this soup. Look at this beauty. It is so full of flavor. This is guaranteed to fill you up. No added fat whatsoever. I ate this all the time because of how easy, filling, and delicious it is. I really hope you guys give this one a try. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so before I show you guys that next recipe, I wanted to jump on here for a couple minutes and point out what I consider to be a really critical part of my weight loss journey. And that is that a lot of people hyper-focus on their protein needs. And while I'm not about to debate, how much protein we need or we don't need, what I will say is that there isn't enough emphasis on how much fiber we're getting in our diet. Fiber is so underrated in my opinion when it comes to weight loss. When I truly shifted my focus from eating just plant-based, but more specifically to eating high fiber, low fat, that is when everything changed for me. I almost instantly stopped feeling hungry all the time, which is everything when you're on a weight loss journey, as well as my cravings started to subside, and I literally had the weight melt off of me. As in the first 8 weeks that I really got serious about focusing on high fiber, low fat, 20 pounds came off of me without me even realizing. That's a true story right there, and that was all eating foods that I loved, including potatoes, like a lot of potatoes. And because of my own personal experience, having struggled with weight off and on all of my life, I get it. And I know that there's probably so many of you out there just like me that you just can't seem to figure it out. You think that you're doing everything right, you're eating plant-based, you might even be watching your portions, you feel like you're doing everything, but the weight is not shifting. So if that sounds like you are my people, because that is exactly how it was for me too. And with that being said, I even feel like there's been a slight transition on my channel, focusing on not just only whole food plant-based, but with an even stronger focus on high fiber, low fat. So because these high fiber, low fat meals were the secret to my personal weight loss journey, I went ahead and packed in all the exact recipes that I was eating to help me finally get the weight off into all of my weight loss recipe ebooks. And I can truly say that I think that that's what separates my recipes from a lot of the other amazing vegan recipes out there, is that it is designed specifically with weight loss in mind. Because I don't use any overt fats in any of the recipes, so those are things like nuts, seeds, avocados, of course oil, any of those higher fat plant-based foods, it makes all of my recipes low in calorie density, making them perfect for weight loss. So if you've been feeling frustrated or struggling to get that weight off, then I can help you get started, because right now I'm running an incredible sale on all of my weight loss recipe ebooks and bundles, and that is that everything is on sale for 60% off for the next 48 hours only. There are over 150 high-fiber, low-fat recipes between all of my books. You will find meals for the whole family, meals for just yourself, some delicious high-fiber, high-protein shakes that I personally drank all along my 60-pound weight loss, and I still drink them every day to this day. Those shakes alone contain anywhere from 20 to 30 grams of fiber in one shake. They're incredible. So with all of these recipes, there's no calorie counting, no restriction, just real food that works. I always try to run these flash sales to keep things nice and affordable because there are a lot of you that do purchase my books at full price. So try to take advantage of them while they are on sale. So again, 60% off of everything, but only for the next 48 hours. So if you want to check out that sale, I will have the link posted in my description box below. And if you stick to the end of this video with me, there's going to be a bonus surprise there as well. All right, so let's jump into that next recipe because I'm just as excited to show it to you guys as I am to eat it afterwards. So let's head back to the kitchen and I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
All right, so next I'm going to be showing you my super easy sweet potato chips that I paired with this really simple mango lime salsa. I will also have that posted in my description box below, just kind of something I whipped up on the side to eat with it. But honestly, it doesn't get easier than this. We've got 2 sweet potatoes and some seasoning. So to start, I'm just going ahead and prepping my sweet potatoes, chopping off the ends, peeling the peels. That's it. Wash it, we are ready to go. Here is my wide mouth peeler. Now, if you don't have one of these, that's okay. A regular peeler will work as well. So basically, I'm just going ahead and peeling away until I can't peel away anymore. So the goal is to get them as thin as possible because that is how they are going to get nice and crispy without the use of any oil at all. Now, the absolute awesome thing about this meal is that it could be literally eaten as a dinner, a lunch, a snack, a weekend go-to snack when you have other people who have chips saturated in oil and all of that. These will hit the spot all the same, I promise you. So now I've got it all shaved down and ready to go. So here I'm just throwing it into any, medium-sized bowl. And from there, we're going to go ahead and add in about a tablespoon of water. The purpose of the water is just to help the seasoning stick. So we're using water instead of oil to keep this nice and low calorie. For my seasoning, I love to use a barbecue spice blend. I just grabbed that at the grocery store, but honestly, you can use whatever you like. A little bit of smoked paprika, some onion powder, garlic powder, whatever floats your boat. I'm sure it's going to turn out amazing. So the key here is that you really want to just evenly coat all the seasoning on all the chips. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and throw them into the air fryer. So I cook them at 300 degrees for around 15 to 17 minutes, flipping them every 3 or 4 minutes or so. I'm telling you, if you are a chip person, these are going to shock you. They are so amazing. The crunch factor is there, so much so, take a listen. I told you so. So anyways, you can still have your chips without all the oil while keeping things healthy. Okay, so last but most definitely not least is my orange creamsicle starchy smoothie. Oh my goodness, can I just say, this starchy smoothie is like summer in a cup. So for those of you who are sad that the fall is upon us and winter is coming around the corner, you are going to want to make this because this will be summer all year round. So we are just going ahead and throwing in 1 frozen banana, 1 cup of sweet potato that's already been cooked and cooled, 2 medjool dates, or you can use maple syrup instead, about half of a cup of orange juice, and half of a cup of vanilla plant-based milk. Give it a blend, and oh my goodness, I love this one. My kids crave this one. And can I just say, my daughter doesn't even like sweet potato, and she absolutely loves this smoothie. So I'm like, great, we found the way to get some sweet potato in you. All right, guys, so there's the 3 potato recipes that I ate all the time to help me get 60 pounds off, and you can be eating them too. Don't forget to check out that amazing sale. All my books and bundles are 60% off for the next 48 hours only. And as promised, if you've made it to the end of this video, the first 5 people that click the link to that sale in my description box will be getting a copy of Spud Skinny for free. So good luck. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.